Nur Amalina Cik Bakri
Dr.
atau
Amalina
lebih
Cik
dikenali
Bakri
Kebelakangan
sebagai
ini
Dr.
nama
merupakan
Dr. Nur
kelahiran
Amalina
Malaysia.
Bakri menjadi sebutan
Dr.
pengguna media
Amalina Cik
sosial
Bakri jadi
susulan
perhatian
kerajinan wanita
berpangkalan di
perama
United
itu.
Kingdom Dr. Amalina Cik Bakri.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Amalina Bakri and I am a general surgery doctor.
Today, we want to tell you a story about a woman who has inspired thousands with her intelligence, courage, and leadership. Her name? Dr. Nur Amalina Cik Bakri, a name that carries excellence, compassion, and purpose. We choose Dr. Amalina as our role model and leader because she represents more than just academic success. She is bold, outspoken, and stands firm in what she believes in. People listen to her because of her knowledge, experience, and the positions she holds in the healthcare world. Currently based in the United Kingdom, Dr. Amalina is a surgeon specializing in breast and cancer surgery. But she is not just a doctor in the hospital, she is also a voice for science, truth, and public health on social media like TikTok and Instagram. She often speaks out against medical myths, misinformation, and harmful practice, even when it is controversial. Dr. Amalina has a deep passion for education. She constantly encourages young people to dream big, work hard, and never give up. Dr. Amalina shows us that leadership is not always about giving others, but it is about influencing others for good. She used her platform to educate, empower, and uplift others. She reminds us that you don't need to have political power to be a leader. All you need is courage, a clear purpose, and the heart to help others. Thank you, Dr. Amalina, for being a shining example of modern leadership. You are proof that with knowledge and kindness, one person can make a difference. You don't need the whole world to love you, just a few good people. Alright, now let's check out this clip of Dr. Amalina giving some advice on managing stress.
Surroundings, our bodies, our own ideas and perceptions of the world around us. We are normally physically equipped to deal with and react to stress. Stress hormones including noradrenaline, adrenaline and cortisol are released when we're stressed. It's called the fight or flight response. Stress may be beneficial since it keeps us attentive, motivated and concentrated. However, problems emerge when we experience severe or continuous stress, or when negative sensations outnumber our ability to cope. Continuous nervous system stimulation, eliciting the stress response, can cause the body to deteriorate. So how do you manage stress? First of all, maintain a healthy social support network. You don't have to cope with stress alone. Talk to your friends and families. Remove toxic people from your life. Secondly, look after your well-being. Give yourself a break. Look after yourself physically and engage in regular physical exercise. Working out on a daily basis is one of the most effective ways to calm your body and mind. Also, get enough sleep each night. Next, eat healthy, balanced diet. Eating a well-balanced meal on a daily basis can help you feel better in general. It may also aid with mood regulation. Number 4, take control of yourself. Be kind to yourself and accept that there are uncertainties in your life. Avoid dwelling things you can't control and take action over the things you can control. Focus on the present and what matters, and don't seek perfection. Number 5, prioritize your time and plan your timeline. It is important to set achievable goals.
Assalamualaikum and welcome to our group presentation. We are going to present about a leader that can influence others. But before that, here are our group members. Faruza Nadira, Sofia Farhanis, Mimi Emilia, and Nur Shamibah.
In every workplace, power and influence play an important role.
in shaping how people work together and achieve goals. Whether in a small team or a large organization, the way leaders use power and influence can affect the motivation, performance, and satisfaction of employees. Power is generally defined as the ability to control resources, make decisions, or guide the action of others. Influence, on the other hand, is the ability to change someone's thoughts, attitudes, or behavior through communication, respect, or inspiration, often without using force or authority.
First of all, I will presenting the background of an inspiring leader, Dr. Amalina binti Cik Bakri. She was born on the 7th of December 1987 and she currently 38 years old. Dr. Amalina is a proud Malaysia and she currently married. You can follow her on social media through Instagram and TikTok under the username Amalina Bakri.
Alright, let's take a closer look at the work experience of Dr. Amalina Bakri. After graduating in 2013, Dr. Amalina began her medical journey as a junior doctor in Cambridge, working under the UK's National Health Service, also known as the NHS. She completed her housemanship training over the course of 2 years and at the same time pursued her Master of Philosophy or MPhil. Her passion and discipline are truly inspiring. Balancing clinical duty with academic development is no small task. When she completed her master's degree, she continued her training as a specialist trained surgeon under the Imperial College Healthcare NHS. Her focus was on general surgery and trauma or emergency care, and her medical work spanned across several major hospitals in London, including St Mary's Hospital, Royal London Hospital, Chelsea, and Westminster Hospital, and Charing Cross Hospital. But Dr. Amalina's commitment to medicine did not stop in the operating theatre. She is currently a PhD candidate who combines clinical work with academic research. As a clinical researcher, she is actively involved in pushing the boundaries of surgical and clinical medicine. Her research not only improves medical understanding but also contributes to better outcomes for patients in the real world outside the hospital and lab. Dr. Amalina is also a powerful voice on social media with hundreds of thousands of followers on TikTok and Instagram. She used her platforms to educate the public and challenge misinformation, especially about healthcare and medical myths. She regularly shares content related to women's rights, public health awareness, and science-based medical advice. Her influence has made a real difference, and in 2021, she was recognized with a highly commended award in the professions category at the UK Women of the Future Awards.
For her education background, she received her primary and secondary education at Tadika Farli, Sekolah Kebangsaan Zainab Wan Kelantan, Sekolah Taman Suria Johor Bahru, Sekolah Kebangsaan Taman Daya, and Sekolah Kebangsaan Ulu Tiram. Next, pre-university A-levels at Cheltenham Ladies College, United Kingdom, with A-levels program with 5 A's. She also pursued her education with undergraduate medical degree in Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, and Bachelor of Medical Sciences in Pharmacology. Continued her studies with postgraduate studies master's degree in Master of Philosophy, Newnham College. Lastly, doctoral studies PhD in Medicine, Imperial College London.
Next, we move to 2 reasons why we choose this leader. First, Dr. Amalina is a great leader because she is very knowledgeable and hardworking. She did really well in school and university and even continued studying for a PhD. Besides being a doctor, she balances her work, research, and learning all at the same time. Her hard work and dedication inspire others to keep trying their best. She shows that a good leader never gives up and always wants to improve. Second, another reason she is a good leader is because she is brave to use her voice to talk about important issues, especially women's rights and health. She is not afraid to speak the truth even when people criticize her. She also helps people understand health better and avoid wrong ideas. By doing this, she not only succeeds for herself but also helps others and makes a positive differences in the community.
Dr. Amalina demonstrates 3 key leadership characteristics. First, she focuses strongly on achieving her goals, from earning the prestigious Kijang Emas Scholarship to becoming a surgeon and pursuing a PhD. Second, she has the ability to influence others through her social media, where she shares accurate medical knowledge and advocates for women's rights and health. Lastly, her leadership exists naturally from her value and actions, not from a title, providing that true leadership comes from within.
Let's talk about power base of Dr. Amalina. Firstly, we identify expert power as the influence someone has because of their skills, knowledge, or experience. In the case of Dr. Amalina Bakri, she clearly holds expert power due to her strong academic background and medical achievements. For example, when she spoke out against unscientific traditional treatments in Malaysia, although it caused some public debate, many support her because they believe in her expertise as a doctor. This shows how expert power helps her to influence others in a positive way. Secondly, influence power is when someone has influence because they admire or respect them. We believe Dr. Amalina represents this power base strongly because many people, especially young Malaysians, look up to her as a role model. For example, many students mention Dr. Amalina as their idol and say she motivates them to study harder and aim high. Her actions, like helping others and promoting education, make her relatable and respected. Last but not least, legitimate power comes from a person's official role or position. In Dr. Amalina's case, her power is supported by her title and profession as a medical doctor and surgeon. Because she holds a formal and trusted position in the healthcare system, people naturally listen to her. For example, Dr. Amalina gives advice during a public health campaign. People take her seriously because she speaks not only as an individual but as a professional in trusted faith.
First, I will start with the power tactics that we had identified. First of all, legitimacy based on authority positions and within the grounds of organizational rules and regulations. This means when someone uses their official position or authority to influence others in line with rules and responsibilities. As a certified medical professional, Dr. Amalina Bakri has this kind of power in the healthcare system. She uses it responsibly when giving advice or correcting misinformation. Next, rational persuasion, requests or instruction based on facts and logical arguments. We identify rational persuasion as using facts, evidence and logical reasons to convince others. Dr. Amalina uses these tactics often, especially when discussing health or science topics. She presents clear, research-based information to explain why something is right or wrong. Lastly, inspirational appeal uses emotional commitment which motivates a person's needs and wants. Inspirational appeal is when someone influences others by touching their emotions and inspiring their values or dreams. Dr. Amalina does this by sharing her personal journey and encouraging others to aim high. She connects emotionally with her audience, especially young students, by showing that success is possible with hard work and determination.
To conclude, Dr. Amalina's use of expert power, reference power and legitimate power can significantly boost employee performance and engagement. Her knowledge and experience allow her to give clear, fact-based guidance which builds trust and helps employees feel confidence in their task. When employees trust their leaders' expertise, they are more likely to take work seriously and aim for high standards. At the same time, her inspiring personality and role model status create a positive and motivating workplace. Employees feel encouraged when led by someone they admire. Her ability to connect through both logic and emotion keeps the team engaged and aligned with shared goals. In the long term, her leadership not only enhances productivity but also support continuous learning and loyalty within the organization.